Hey guys, Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. We're in a video series and blog series right now covering 40 Smith & Wesson and 10mm auto. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and in this video we're going to take a look at a really sweet loading setup. We're going to load 40 Smith & Wesson with the Hornady Lock-N-Load AP 5-station progressive press and case feeder. I've got a lot more cool content. We're going to follow this up with a 10mm video with some quick chains, shims. I'm using a new to me powder, which is CFE pistol, which has got the fouling eliminator built in. We're going to show this both with 40 Smith & Wesson and with 10. And I'm also going to give you guys an up close and personal look at the shooting platform that I'm going to be using for this series, which is a Glock 20 with the Lone Wolf S&W 40 drop-in conversion barrel. Lots of fun. So let's get started. All right, let's start out with die station utilization. A lot of different ways we can do this with a 5-station progressive reloading press. In this case, in station number 1, I've got sizing and depriming. We've got priming at the bottom of the stroke. Station number 2, at the top of the stroke, we've got our expander. I like to run a separate expander when possible because it just makes the setup and caliber conversion a little bit easier, all else being equal. We can use a PTX expander with our powder charge station. In this case, I've got them separate. So we're dropping powder in station number 3. Station number 4 I've got open because I've got a follow-up video planned with some bullet feed goodness that I'm going to share with you all then. And then I've got a combined seat and crimp in station number 5. There you go. That's our die setup. We're also using the case feeder in this case. We've got the small pistol feed plate here, and we're using the small tube. Now, one thing to note about this small tube is that it's pretty tight. Some guys have some trouble and use an adapter with a larger tube. There's not a whole lot of free play in there if you have any cases that are non-uniform, but this has been working well for me so far. So we've also got down on the inserter end of the spectrum a number 3 inserter. So this is going to help fine tune for the diameter of the case that's being inserted. This is going to be the same for both 40 and for 10. All right, so let me give you a quick breakdown on the reloading components that we're using for this session. To start off on the right hand side here, we've got Hornady XTP 10mm 200 grain hollow point bullets. These are really great. I've used these for 40 Smith & Wesson and 10mm auto. They both function great in the Glock 20, both with the stock barrel and with the drop-in Lone Wolf 40 Smith & Wesson conversion barrel. We're using CFE pistol. I've also used this for 40 Smith & Wesson and 10mm auto, and it's working great so far. And then we've got Federal small pistol primers, number 100. All right, let's do some progressive loading. Well, there you have it. We're off to a great start with our 40 and 10mm reloading series. Stick around because we've got a lot more action coming up. Thanks, guys.